Something that the state really needs to think about for its economy is it really needs to start the future of the economy with climate change. You know, nobody's talked about that all night, but that is the existential crisis of our time. We will lose downtown if we do not seriously deal with climate change. And some of the things we could do for climate change that would actually really help us in terms of our economy is we need to focus a lot more on food security. We should be growing 20 times the amount of food that we grow in this city. And that would allow us to have a lot of jobs for people who don't necessarily have college educations. You know, farmers all over the world grow in cities. We should be doing that. We should be putting solar on every building in the city. You know, buildings, you know, right now the big push is these clear-cut forests to put solar. That is incredibly stupid if we actually think about climate change. We need to put solar on every building in the state. And we should be really start thinking about how we do our wind. And then what we also need to do is we need to stop thinking that we need economic growth. We need to realize that the oceans are crashing, the soils are crashing. We cannot afford to keep taking more out of the planet each year. And, you know, we have this great inequality. If we actually had an economy that was focused on equality, there is more than enough for everybody's need, but there is not for greed. So we need to start to figure out how to really move towards economic equality. And one of those things is a lot higher taxes on millionaires, and maybe we need to stop using the property tax to fund cities, which is, you know, a very old tradition and very horrible in terms of the inequality it drives, and start using the income tax as our city tax. And I know the state hasn't allowed that yet, but we need to start having a city income tax to replace some of the property tax revenue.
Did you get all that? That was a lot of stuff. All right.